We got some of our stuff back. This is some of the jewelry that was stolen just last night. It was recovered in less than 24 hours. A huge thank you to the Worcester PD. I am very impressed with them. They came out at 8 a.m. Those guys were actually off shift, so someone on the second shift actually called and said, hey, we've recovered some of your stuff. Now, a lot of this was costume jewelry, and there's still some silver pieces here. See, that's sterling silver. The person who stole this, if you can see in the video, they took all the little tiny tags off here. That must have taken them a long time because it takes us forever to price all these things. But I did get all these back. Some of this is silver. That's silver. This is silver, and this is bent. And those aren't real diamonds. We did have some costume jewelry. And, we didn't get the gold pieces back or the phone, but that's okay. We are just so impressed with the Worcester PD, and I'd really like to thank them for that. And also for some of the comments that we've received from people. Now, we got CompuFix across the street there, and he actually found this one. See, this one still has a price on. That's costume jewelry. That is not a real diamond. If it was, that would be awesome. He found this in his parking lot. He brought it over this morning. It is CompuFix, not ComputerFix, which I'd like to say. It's CompuFix. And thanks, Kevin, for bringing that over. We also got some great comments. We got a comment from an old customer who lives in Mansfield. His last name is Zickafoos, which I think is probably one of the coolest names on the planet. I would love to see that on the back of a jersey. Also, we got it from our buddy Kurt. He's all the way in Chillicothe, which is not too close to here. He comes in, has a great time. He actually took the time to call us and make sure everything was okay. So, yes, we are very happy and very impressed that we got all this back, but we are super impressed by a lot of the support that we've got. We've got a lot of good comments. We got someone, even our fellow Worcesterite, who's now in Florida, and they have a great channel, What the Hales, even commented. Our buddy Logan had a great comment. He said the money's in the video games, and if you're subscribed, you would know it's not in costume jewelry. It's in the video games. Love that comment. We even got a comment from a 2-time Fulbright scholar entomologist. Now, he tried to rhyme booster with Worcester. It's not Worcester. It's Worcester. Worcester, booster, pretty close. He's well educated, but he can't know everything. But I wish I could thank everyone who came in today. We got the Boggses and we got everybody, and it was just great, the amount of support that we got. So we're very happy to get this back, but we were open for business today, and of course, we did get some great finds. So I've got all this stuff. It's going to take me probably until June to price these again, except this one from Kevin. But we had, yes, Expo's hat guy was back, and he was here, and this is some of the stuff that he brought us. We love Expo's guy. His name is Jared. I do know his name. And he brought us this football, an autographed football. And you have autographed items, and you're like, what do I need? Well, you need a certificate of authenticity. And here it is, Cleveland Stamp Company. I looked it up. They're not even on the internet. But this is guaranteed authentic for a lifetime. Whoo! That's the greatest guarantee ever. So, what is this football? Let's find out what it is. It is a Tim Couch, number 2, 1999, number 1 draft pick. This is the number 1 draft pick for the Cleveland Browns, the first year that they came back. Now, if you're going to sell sports memorabilia, I just like the case, actually. You need to sell that when it's hot. Tim Couch spent a lot of time on his back, unfortunately, in Cleveland. He was a great quarterback. We still love Tim Couch, but this really doesn't have that much worth. And I'm thinking maybe next time he can bring me maybe a Tony Mandarich signed football or a Ryan Leaf signed football. I'm just kind of giving him a hard time. Although his buddy Mike lives in town. Haven't seen him. Now, his wife who always brings interesting stuff. I'm just going to talk about one thing. She brought us a piggy bank. And this is a frog, and it's a piggy bank. So it's always good to save the money. Now, he brought his 2 kids with him, which is awesome. And we gave them all kinds of cookies and candy. They were here for a couple hours. It was awesome. Now, one of his kids' name is Oliver. And I asked him what his favorite restaurant was, and he said Olive Garden. Olive Garden. I think the people at Olive Garden should give that kid a free meal because that is a name that I love and I think is fantastic. Now, our good friend Stacy, who loves turtles, also brought us up Precious Moments stuff. And I'm only going to bring out one because Precious Moments, the price is not precious anymore, but it's also a piggy bank. Now, there's not a coin in the U.S. circulation that will fit in that piggy bank, and there's no way to get it out. Come on, Precious Moments. We know we paid a lot for you, but that's it. So, 2 piggy banks. One, you'll never, ever be able to get the money out. But, hey, Expos hat, your wife brought a real piggy bank, and we do appreciate it. We're going to put this over here, but I did get some things in that I thought were pretty cool, and these some things that you need to look up. Now, magazines. You can find magazines. They're all over the place. And this guy brought in a bunch of stuff, and he had 4 magazines. I put these in the cases, and I thought, hey, why not look them up? Because you know what? That's what I do. So this is Guitar Magazine. Of course, that's Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. And he's holding a cool guitar here. It's cool, you know, and I looked this up, and hey, these can sell from $7 to $10. I thought, well, that's pretty good. That's all right, $7 to $10, so I put it in the case. There's another one, guitar, Jimmy. Anyone spells Jimmy with an I? Oh, yeah, it's Jimi Hendrix. There's a poster inside, and it's cool. You can see guys playing all kinds of cool stuff there. And, of course, one of the greatest rock bands, that is Queen. Queen rules. Yep, Queen rules. It's Guitar School. And it's a royal tribute to Brian May. And this is just another interesting magazine. Same price, $7 to $10. And then I looked this one up. And this is Guitar for the Practicing Musician. That is Judas Priest. And that is great armband and a cool guitar. And I thought, well, this will probably... This one. There's only a couple comps on it, and these were actually up for auction. A lot of times with magazines, you'll see, if you go up for auction, you don't sell them for that much, but if you put them at a certain price, they do. This one, at auction, I saw one sold for $50. $50. And I saw one for $70 for this, because it has $12 worth of guitar sheet music. Probably these guys playing the guitar, Judas Priest, a heavy metal rock band, and this is the back here. So, out of all 4 of these, this it just shocked me. It shocked me. Now, I got one other thing in late last night, and I thought it was cool. This is a fire alarm. We're all familiar with these, and we're all going to be familiar with and this is just on a cord. It's just a cord. You plug it in. It is, so you would probably have this on a switch. I have 4 teenage daughters, and I think I may use this to wake them up in the morning. I'll plug it in for you and see if it works. That is awesome. I could use this maybe if the guy broke in or anything else, but it's just a cool fire alarm. It's just on a plug. It just plugs in, and you just flip a switch, and I don't know. I mean, it's not that expensive, but man, you could have a lot of fun with this. But a fire alarm, everyone knows what a bell is, and everything else sounds like a bell for school. So that's what we have for today. We'd really like to thank the Worcester PD and Expos Hat Guy and his mysterious wife, who we still have not met, and a fire alarm. Everyone could use this to wake up anyone, because I don't know if anyone could sleep that, because when alarms will go off when you find out that one magazine sells for over $70.